For as long as I've been teaching, I've been a big proponent of having student input in classroom expectations. And technology expectations are no different. To make sure that there's student buy in, students have to have some input and really understand why the expectations are the way that they are. So there are some resources on this page that will give you examples of ways that you can lead that classroom discussion. And maybe you have a few baseline expectations that the district has given you about how technology should be handled or what things should and should not be done with technology. And maybe those can be categories that then students can fill in with actionable pieces. These are things that we are expected to do, and these are things that we're expected to stay away from. Additionally, make sure that with the expectations, there are agreed upon consequences that are also predictable, just like procedures, so that it's easy for you to follow through. And make sure that those consequences are logical, that they are linked in some way to educating the offender of not following the expectations so that some learning can happen. So, for example, if a student is on a site that they're not supposed to be on and they're distracted and they're not getting work done, an illogical consequence is a detention. Because yes, that's uncomfortable for the student, but it doesn't really teach the proper behavior in any way. So a more logical consequence would be for that student to have to relocate and sit next to the teacher, so the teacher can monitor the screen of that student while they're working on their computer for a certain amount of days until that skill of staying focused and on the correct sites can be taught.